that the warnings about economic harm were true, when people had realised that the warnings about job losses were true, when people had realised that the warnings about pretty much everything were true, companies leaving. And then they started pretending that they never voted for more money. They never believed the idea that we'd be better off. They never believed, they knew there was going to be economic harm. Perhaps not in 50 years that Jacob Rees-Mogg has spoken of, while reportedly receiving £7 million as a result of his ownership of his investment fund, the one that's just opened up 2 new funds in Dublin. So while he was warning that the economic harm that the rest of us would suffer would probably only last 50 years, while not mentioning in public or indeed anywhere how much money he's received partly as a result of the pound tanking and the impact that's had on his investments in emerging markets, perhaps. But when people started pretending that they hadn't believed any of the claims about us being better off, improving our trade, and they started telling us what they had voted, it was all about foreign judges. Do you remember? It usually involved a confusion between the European Court of Human Rights and the European Court of Justice, one of which is an EU institution and one of which isn't. But if we've learned anything over the last few years, it's the fact that being really, really confused about stuff is no bar to having a very strong opinion. In fact, it's no bar to getting invited into every studio in the country. The long list of people who've been proven wrong about everything pretty much made up the guest list of every breakfast programme discussing news in the land on TV or radio. So I listened to Michael Gove today, and 2 things really struck me. Gove is the only one who is forced by the fact that he's still in the cabinet, compelled, not forced, to at least try to reflect reality. The reason why David Davis and Boris Johnson left the cabinet was so that they could free themselves from the constraints of reality and they could continue to try to sell as unicorns. Gove can't do that, which is why he is quite an interesting contributor to this debate. Leaving aside for the moment the fact that the man who, probably from a kind of respectable intellectual sense, did more to deliver Brexit than any other, is now warning about the dangers of inflicting a period of confusion and chaos on the country for no beneficial reason. Leaving that aside for the moment, Gove is interesting because he has to at least recognise reality. So when I heard Gove say today that this is a great victory, I don't want to list quotes, but when he sought to describe what happened in Strasbourg last night as some sort of victory for the Prime Minister, the explanation he gave, as I understood, and this is the first thing, you're more than welcome to put holes in, the explanation he gave was that